just kick it off with the Buffalo Bills signing Von Miller. I'm just it was a 6-year contract over $120 million, 51.5 guaranteed and 45 million fully guaranteed at signing. So that was the main thing that I was looking for, to be honest, was what was the guaranteed money for Von Miller. And considering the fact that Von Miller was well is right now, he's going to be 33 on the 26th of March. So we're looking at a 6-year deal, so he'll be 39 by the time his contract expires. They're investing a lot of money into Von Miller to create pressure for the Buffalo Bills for the next several years. Now, the Buffalo Bills have invested a lot of draft capital in and pass rushers over the last couple of years. Talking about Epinesa this past year with Gregory Russo. So, like you bringing in Von Miller, which I'm knocking the contract. I'm not gonna sit here and knock Von Miller. I'm not gonna like you never know. This man might be able to keep up this level of intensity for the next 6 years. Who knows? But that's a big, huge investment in a pass rusher that is about to be 33 years old this month. Um, so this past postseason for the Los Angeles Rams, Von Miller was had a 41.5% win rate, pass rush win rate, and that was like the highest in NFL history. So I'm assuming that has a lot to do with the fact that they ended up giving him the 6 years over 120 million. Now we all know how dominant Von Miller can be. We can go back to that Super Bowl versus the Carolina Panthers when he ended up winning Super Bowl MVP, was just wreaking havoc during the course of the game. The Carolina Panthers were unable to do anything during the course of the game. 2.5 sacks, like I said, ended up getting the MVP award uh, for the Denver Broncos. So again, like $120 million, that's a big, huge investment for the Buffalo Bills, and look out the rest of the AFC East, particularly my team, the Miami Dolphins, because of the fact that our offensive line hasn't been that great, and then they've added Von Miller is is huge. It's huge to add a Von Miller. It almost reminds me of back in the day. Well, not exactly back in the day, but like maybe 7 or 8 years ago, when the Buffalo Bills ended up having Mario Williams and they had Jerry Hughes. Those were some dogs to deal with on a regular basis, and like it that it's almost like they're doing the exact same thing this go around, because like they got a nice little rotation going on here, especially with Von Miller being one of the top pass rushers in the league. So the Buffalo Bills ended up making another signing too as well today. They ended up signing uh former Tampa Bay Buccaneers tight end OJ Howard to a 1-year deal, was worth 3.5 million. Now this deal is well, this signing is very interesting, and this just gives Josh Allen another weapon on offense. When you look at it, like I like Dawson Knox as a tight end. Like I feel like he started to come into his own during the course of the 2021 season as it progressed. I believe like he had like a stretch where he ended up scoring had a little streak of scoring a touchdown in like 3 or 4 games or something like that. And by you adding an OJ Howard, which at early on his career, OJ Howard was considered a pretty a pretty good vertical threat for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now he's coming in as the second guy on the roster at the tight end position. Like I can see the Buffalo Bills coming out and running that 22 personnel. Those of y'all that don't know what the 22 personnel is the two tight end set. Um, I could see them end up running that quarterback blast that Josh Allen does, the quarterback keeper that they do, and having the two tight ends. Obviously having a dynamic tight end in OJ Howard and a Dawson Knox can cause mismatch issues. And like I said, coming out of that 22 personnel is going to make it a whole lot easier for the Buffalo Bills to be able to run the football. So the Buffalo Bills was strong last year in 2020, 21, excuse me. But in 2022, that they come out even stronger due to the fact that they're going to be able to be so versatile. What they can do on their offense, it's almost scary, offensively and defensively, how the Buffalo Bills have put this thing together.
Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. We don't care what you say. Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. We ain't hearing what you say. Nah, for the bay. Fire!